Greetings, I'm Demonac, and it's Hearthstone time. I took a little peek, and this week's Tavern Brawl is a deck building challenge, and it is going to be crazy. So, for the Masked Ball, whenever a minion dies, it gives you get a different random minion that costs 2 less. So it's effectively like every minion is a piloted shredder, which then gives you another piloted shredder. So, I'm assuming that if a minion that costs 1 or less dies, that you get nothing. 2 cost minions are going to give you a 0 cost minion, etc., right? But I guess a lot of people are going to be playing Goblin Shredders and stuff because you get double things. I'm going a little bit different route. I don't think my deck is brilliant, but we're going to see how I can do with a Warrior and maybe some Grim Patron action, if I can get that going. In other fun combos, it's not even really combo, just Mechanir Thermoplug. If I get Mechanir Thermoplug out, if somehow I had a Warsong, like, Chieftain or whatever they're called, in play, not die, and next turn I cast Thermoplug, my opponent's probably just gonna die. Because I can attack, because I can suicide gnomes and get more gnomes who can immediately suicide to get more gnomes to immediately suicide. I'm hoping this is going to result in a lot of minions, so it should be good climate for Enhanto Mechano, but this is not a fast hand. I don't know if my deck's fast enough. I took Warrior. One of the things in this climate, I feel like the Whirlwind attack type stuff might actually be relevant removal. There are probably going to be a lot of small minions out eventually, and of course I have him to buff them up. And the Armor Smith, I think, is going to go awesome with small things. Now, to go really crazy if for some reason when things die, when a 1-cost minion dies, you get a 0-cost minion. That would be crazy. I think a lot of people are probably going to be playing fatter decks than I am. And honestly, I don't think I have a good strategy, really. I think I'm probably just going to lose. I didn't want to sit around and actually try and plan out what is the best way I could approach it. I almost just went Priest, because Priests are good. That probably would have been a good strategy. Or Mage, because Mages have the AoE, which would be good. Oh, he's going to get the totem. No, see, totems have a cost of 1. I'm thinking when a totem dies, he's probably going to get nothing. That is the hope.
Strike.
I don't really want to play the Pyromancer prematurely. I think I'm going to save him, just armor up. And I'm expecting there to be a lot of weenies, so I think the nullifiers would actually be pretty good. I put them in instead of the Senjins, which is unusual, but I think they might be a high priority target if things start blowing up into smaller things. On the other hand, I might have it all wrong, and people might just be playing with all kinds of fat minions, because they know then they'll get more stuff out of them. The fatter the minion, the more you will get, for sure. Okay, let's find out what happens. For science. 1-cost minion, it just dies. Okay.
Magic detected.
It would be a little messed up if that wasn't the case. Oh, everything shows us having an actual death rattle. I didn't realize that. Oh, I definitely would have played Priest, because then I could mass dispel them. Oh my god. Yeah, and the Shadow Madness is... No, I should just play Priest after this. It's gonna be crazy. He's playing Silence because you can silence away the death... It's just literally giving him a death rattle. Oh my god, and the things that have death rattle combos... Wow. It's gonna be sick. I'm gonna kill you. Oh, that's a little annoying. Okay. Kill you. Gigantor there. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get owned. I think I'm gonna go and make a Priest deck and do crazy things. I did not realize it was going to be an actual death rattle that can be silenced. Well, that's annoying. Interesting. You don't have anything to buff him, you're just playing him as is. I mean, I guess it'll give you 2 0-cost guys when they die, but... eh. Also, stop killing all my taunts, seriously. Has he used all his removal? Could I try and just put out a Grim Patron without the combo? Because it could be crazy. I don't think it's worth it. I think I should definitely wait. Do I want to use this? Start beating him up. I don't know. Let's see what he gets from one of these dying. First I get armor from everything. It's gonna be a lot of those, eh? Not getting wisps. Yeah. That was not the best way to go about things, for sure.
Strike.
Oh well. Let's just play another taunt. This is where drawing one of my whirlwind attacks would be useful. I do expect armies will get fairly large on either side. The Hex is obnoxious, though, because the Hex actually reduces the casting cost of the target. So that's like a very powerful spell in this climate. Oh no, it doesn't even need to because it silences it, so it's gone. So mostly it's the silence. It's better than killing the thing for most part, though. If you assassinate them, they still get stuff. Possibly multiple things, because I think the things that they get, if they're bigger, if they're 2 cost or more, will still get... Okay, that would be a smart thing to play. I will put those in my priest deck. And then kill everyone. For now, not so much killing everyone.
Strike.
Let's see what he gets. It does not come with the death rattle, so you have to actually play them to get the death rattle, it looks like.
Locked on.
This guy would survive, but yeah, this guy's he's much more valuable. Because he could just get taken up by something else. So let's take that out with this. Even though I don't get anything for him because he was silenced. Yeah, not good. Sure gonna get messy. Yeah, I think there are gonna be a lot of those guys around. I might put them in my precinct too, because I can. Spells cheaper? I don't think that's gonna help. I would need to draw spells. I have spells in here for this guy. Not enough. Yeah, he's the shaman because he's got all silence all the time. I think the priest is actually going to be stronger. Got a lot of armor to weather this, but... Ooh! Baron Geddon. Baron Geddon's pretty good. I think I'm going to take the damage from killing him, see what comes out. Okay, that was ridiculously bad. Really bad. So bad. I don't think I'm going to win this one. This guy definitely thought more about the format than I have. But we've learned a lot here. Second effort will be better. Oh, that's not bad. He's going to die, but it wouldn't be bad. He's got them too. Because, yeah, he's powerhouse when there are going to be so many minions. Oh, really? He got the... Okay, this game's going to be over fast, apparently. So, never got any of the combos that I needed. Doesn't matter, I don't think I would have won anyway, but super sucks. Didn't get any spells to go with him. That would have been handy at various points, but no. Yeah, really can't do anything. Can't even do anything interesting. It is that sad. Let's just get it over with. See if he got the friggin' Wind Fury on Gruul. Yeah, we're gonna go back to the drawing board. Come back with something much better in a second. Yeah, that would also be good. You could win the game really early with that defending. I was right that taunt is gonna be good, but we're gonna see. I think it's gonna be a little bit different story when I come back in a second with a priest deck. It is super rough trying to fit all this stuff I want to do in here. I'm not actually sure I'm going to be as happy with this deck either, but it's got some giants, it's got some mind control, other minions that come out cheaper than their actual casting costs, because I'm pretty sure when he's in play his casting cost is still 6. Mass removal, loads of silence. We are going to give it a shot, and probably also screw up. I'm starting to wonder if maybe the Shaman had a better idea, because he has a lot of inexpensive things that do a really good job, and a lot of really good ways to take advantage of the mass numbers of things. But we'll see. I had the Volcanic Drakes in my last deck. They just didn't come out. I had Whirlwinds in my last deck, which, combined with the Pyromancer, could have cleared the board really well for me. But no. Here, this warrior will show you what my deck was supposed to do, because he's going to get an amazing draw and kick my ass.
Shall bring victory.
Starting hand, Mountain Giant, I don't know, I think it's still too expensive. We're going to keep the Volcanic Drake, because it could go crazy. We've got our Silence minions, who are both a minion and a Silence, and Shadow Madness, that's good too. So, let's see, we've got a coin, got a Squelch. They have yet to add a Perma-Squelch option, of course. Really handy. Okay. Well, I'm not going to coin out a Silencing Owl with nothing to silence. I was really tempted to put in the Alchemists, because there are going to be a lot of, like, 0-2 taunt guys. Being able to flip them and get rid of them would be really handy, but there's not even close to room in the deck for that. Okay, so he can armor up, whereas I can do not a whole lot while I wait. I didn't get one of my 3-cost guys either, so I am sitting here doing nothing. On the other hand, my deck's pretty late gamey, so it is a question of whether he can get out his craziness combo or not. Let's just get some actual power on the board with this guy. You are Crazy Atomic Silenced. He's a 4-3, he'll give me another 2-cost guy, and he silences. In this format, very good. Well, he's shield blocking for another card, but he's got nothing right now, so that's okay. Nothing worth mass silencing, that's for sure. So we're going to draw a card. Nope, not too useful. Now he's going to be building up to a crazy war song like Infinite Atomic Death combo, so I have to watch out for that. Okay. So if I hit this guy first, he'll be at 1 hit point. Then I can steal him, trade him for that, and that should work out really well. Unless I've completely missed something. Get over here. Give me all your stuff.
This guy's toast.
Are we having fun yet? Priests. Thorazan is strong. I kept looking at him, but I don't see how he really synergizes with the format exactly. So I can free silence him. Where were you all my life? Needed you earlier. I could play the Sea Giant and silence him, which is pretty good. Then that's probably the best I'm going to do. So let's do that. I don't think I need to kill Thorazan.
Hey.
I think I'm okay. I've got a taunt here. He might get through it, but I don't think he's going to combo me out with a silenced Thorazan. I'm much more worried about getting out War Song and then, like, the Power Patrons. Okay, you Black Knighted my ooze. Terrifying. He does have a handful of cards, most of which are 1 cheaper than they should be from Thorazan. Yeah, that is a cheap axe. You are taking a lot of damage, buddy. That is sick and not particularly helpful. Wow. I might have to owl my own idiot. My Idiot. Yeah, because that is super bad. I do not want to give him the stuff. So we're going to owl that. I think we're going to silence him, kill him, play Volcanic Rake. I could just hit him, but then I can't play Volcanic Rake. Which would be silly. I wonder if his Mystery Pilot buff is set at the time of casting so that it would. Oh, the execute, that hurts.
Offline. Harvesting servos.
Full Reaper. I keep forgetting that, right? Because the Giants, they're an 8/8. You think you're going to get like a 6-cost thing, but no, you get something ridiculously huge because the Giants have that inflated casting cost. I thought about putting into Moltons, but I'm not 100% sure they'd work. I don't know if their rules are adjusted to like give you something cheap. Okay, well that sucks. Stupid brawl. Really? Ugh. Lame. Okay, I'm gonna take that over Mass Dispelling. I'm tempted to Mass Dispel the one guy. I mean, he's gonna get 2 2-cost minions out of him, but if I can get more than one enemy, it'd be nice. Stupid brawl. Chromagus, that's bad. So you have to put an end to him. So I could spell break something. I'm thinking just Mass Dispel, because that'll also get me a card. Healbot, that's good to see. In fact, with a Healbot lying around, I think I'm just gonna hit him. You watch, he's gonna die and his buff's gonna go on dumbass Cho. Not set up for a great light bomb right now, but
Back to work.
oh, that'll help. Not really, it's just gonna kill my guy. But let's see what I get. A Force Tank Max. Not too bad. Desperately shield blocking. The mind control was too strong. It was just that one. The fact that I was able to kill his. Well, first off, silencing all his guys means I've just had infinitely more stuff. But, yeah, that one guy, man, crushed him. Okay, I'm not going to be able to do much this turn, so let's, actually, that healing is pretty useless. Here, let's. It's so worthless. Like, it's such a waste to silence this guy, but we're going to do it anyway. Let's try and,
My fate is
get ahead here. Probably should have just played him and ignore the healing that's being wasted, because he'd be another 5-cost guy who would drop another. He'd be a 3/3, and he'd probably give me something as good as a 3/3 when he died. But there's still he can whip out like a hell of a combo at some point. Although my guys are all big enough that the bar patrons can't just like hurt themselves without dying. Ooh. Thinking really hard. Got too much AoE in my hand, not enough, like, stuff. But then my deck is kind of light on minions. I've already had 2 giants, 1 volcanic. I don't have that many millions of, like, minions left. I do have mind controls. If it ever gets out anything good, I can steal it. Hopefully. But you have to actually put out something good. Which, as of yet, he is not. Chromagus. Probably doesn't have a whole lot more, like, gigantic things. Is he just gonna, like, time out? It's a Tavern Brawl. You're just gonna, like, get ticked off and, like, time out. Lame. Yeah, well, board control.
My fate is
I'm not gonna kill him this turn anyway.
Your opponent left.
Yeah.
Die, mate.
That's silliness. Yeah, I'm sure this deck could be refined more. I would sure love to not get Lower Walker Trail, but let's do one more anyway. I haven't built all these decks. Well, built 2 decks. He had a bad day. I drew most of my silent stuff. A lot of stuff I didn't get, but I had most of my silent stuff, and my giants did really well, even though his brawl, really evened things up. It was just that one shadow madness that was ridiculous.
You asked for it.
The light shall bring victory.
It looks like a pretty good starting hand for this deck. I think I'm going to keep all of it. Do I pitch the Master Spell and try and get something cheaper? This deck is pretty expensive. I'm not sure that's a winning strategy. No, let's just keep it. This can go horribly badly. I mean, it is, slow as hell. If she just played a traditional mage deck that was fast, maybe she'd just beat my face in. But, there's him again. I do have spells this time. Do I want to coin him out? It seems like a waste. I'd much rather coin him out next turn. Yeah, you shoot me. That's fine. That is fine.
The damned stand ready.
Damned are ready to be flame cannoned. Sacrifice for the cause. Secrets are bad. I don't have ways to get rid of secrets. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna have to play this to see if that's a mirror entity. It is not.
My fate is sealed.
Ice Barrier? Why have it? I don't see how that card is so good. The best thing it does is just fake me out into thinking you have a real secret. Which has some merit. Makes me play different, but I don't know.
Someday I'll be just like you.
Yeah, that's pretty dangerous. That is probably a real secret. There's no way they're all, bad. Let's, silence her.
Your magic shall not save.
He's getting copied, he's not getting... No. Okay. Okay.
My fate is sealed.
Duplicating her could be worse, but that does not help. Guess I could have just left her out there, but I did kind of want control. I could blow everything up with him pretty well. You want to play 2 minions, and then I can Master Spell them and win. That is the plan.
belongs in a museum.
Harrison, okay. That is not terribly exciting. I think we're gonna silence him, trade and stuff. I could Power Word Shield this guy, which would draw me a card. It would shift the stuff around. If I hit him with this first. Although then whoever comes out of him is gonna take damage. It's gonna be small. Yeah. No, let's maybe hold off on that stuff. Or should probably get the Drake out if I do that though. Okay. Let's do it this way. I can't silence if I do that. I gotta do it this way. Yeah, so I'm not gonna get the Drake.
My fate is sealed.
It's going okay. My opponent does have a lot of cards. 2 of them are those 3/2 guys. No whatevers. It's amazing. The more I play this game, the fewer cards I remember their names. I used to know all these cards. Now I don't care. So that is a serious dude. I'm going to want to do something to him. Probably involves killing and silencing him. Because that's how we operate. So the owl is going to die from pyromancy. So I should probably attack with it first. That might not die from pyromancy. We're going to silence Todd Leader. Trade him.
Mage.
I get something out of it. My opponent does not. Well, I barely get something out of it. But that's okay. And then we go wham. Wham. We're going to get flame striked, but it's going to hurt you a lot too. I will lose my entire army and then get most of a new army. If you flame strike, it's going to take all your mana. So I am prepared to deal with that trade. The polymorph, it comes out, yes. Just like the other one, that's very strong, because he's now 0 cost and will give me nothing. Instead of being amazing, and it doesn't matter what his casting cost is, because again, he got silenced, and I gotta stop talking about that. But whatever. Arcane Missile's not good. Oh, no, it was badly aimed, so that's fine. That was not that impressive a turn. Like, the polymorph was strong, but I've still got an army, so I'm okay.
My fate is sealed.
He can survive a flame strike. I could have buffed someone, drawn a card, but then they all take damage, and like, yeah. I think that would just make it easier on her. He is pretty serious. She is going to be so sad in a second. Like, really sad. I do win this one. I got out Enhanced Mechano just in time to prove that I thermonuclear atomic win this one. That's silence for the win. Yeah, I would have gone more with silence if I knew at the start that it was literally a death rattle. Not just like a game rule. So that's, yeah, wow. Anyway, that's a fun one. I think there are a lot of fun things you could do with that. I think there are probably some really awesome combos if you thought about it for a long time. I don't know what they are. Probably Druidness with like Poison Seeds and the treat thing that gives all your guys Death Rattle 2/2. Although that itself is not actually the greatest synergy because it's going to clog up your board. Your board will fill up to full in no time. You won't be able to get more guys. So you got to have some kind of strategy for expending your guys too. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure there's some strong Druidness. The Shaman has obviously excellent things. Just with the Bloodlust and basic boost lots of minions things, they could easily crush it. But I got a couple wins as a priest, so I'm relatively happy with that. And yeah, I think this is a pretty cool Tavern Brawl. Maybe play some more, maybe not, but either way, we'll see what they come out with next week.
Please click the like button, though there may be a small chance of lycanthropy. Just make sure the only animals around are good ones. You don't want to become like a were-toad or were-gerbil or something.
And check out Tales from My D&D Campaign on youtube.com/Demonac.